WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Another day of high temperatures climbing to the 90s. We'll see highs near 90 today. The hottest part of the day, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And the hottest days of the week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On these days, high temperatures will be between 94 and 97, and Sunday right now is shaping up to be the hottest day. Today, a high temperature of 91 degrees in D.C. We're up to 91 in Gainesville and right around 90 in Fredericksburg today. By the hour, you'll find those temperatures upwards of 85 by noon, feeling like 88 degrees. 88 by 2 o'clock feels like 90, and 90 at 4 p.m. feels closer to 91 degrees. Now, because we don't have as much humidity to work with this afternoon, it won't feel too much hotter than the actual air temperature, which is good. But we continue to have this persistent high pressure. What happens is the air underneath this high begins to sink, and as it does, it warms on the way down, and so we get this heat underneath it, and that is what we're going to be dealing with for the next several days. Here's a look at the heat risk across the region for the next few days. Today, our heat risk is minor to moderate. The yellow is minor, the orange is moderate, but you can see around West Virginia, there's already major to extreme heat impacts possible in those areas. This means people's risk for heat-related illnesses will be going up. You can see that happening to us tomorrow, where we'll be in a moderate heat risk area-wide, and a few spots a major heat risk in parts of Virginia. And then by Friday, a major heat impact risk around the region. And on Saturday, we're in the major to extreme category. You can see everybody along the region is essentially in the red, and we'll continue to see that through Sunday as well. In fact, on Sunday, we will have extreme heat impact risk because of the temperature and because of what it will feel like. Look at this. For the next 10 days, we're going to see highs in the 90s. This heat streak will last for quite some time, one of the longest ones we have had around here. We can still see 90s in the forecast all the way through Saturday, June 29th. So essentially all the rest of June, we're going to spend it with highs in the 90s. Now take a look at what it's going to feel like when we add just a touch of humidity to the forecast over the weekend. On Saturday, it could feel upwards of 99 in D.C., could feel like 101 in Manassas, and could feel as hot as 100 degrees in the Culpeper area. This is the kind of heat that could easily put you at risk for heat-related illnesses, so you want to be careful of that. And speaking of heat and health, anyone could be impacted by this type of heat, but some of us are more vulnerable than others, including kids and the elderly who may have a harder time regulating their body temperature, and pregnant women. You have to be extra careful in this type of heat. If you get dehydrated, it could lead to very painful Braxton Hicks contractions. If you've ever had a baby, you know those contractions do not feel great at all. And research also shows that pregnant women exposed to unusual heat could lead to impacts such as preterm birth and low birth weight. So you do want to be careful out there for mom and for baby. Now we're looking at the tropics, and looking at the Western Gulf here, we do have a potential tropical cyclone 1. This one will be moving into Mexico, but could bring some rain into southern Texas. And we also have this disturbance over the Atlantic, only about a 20% chance for development there, but something that we're certainly going to be watching. That 7-day forecast tomorrow, first day of summer, right on cue. It's 92 degrees, feeling hot out there. 94 degrees on Friday, 96 on Saturday, 97 Sunday. If you have outdoor weekend plans, you're going to have to adjust for some time to get indoors and get access to some air conditioning, and making sure you're staying hydrated to cut back on your chances of getting heat-related illnesses. And then Monday and Tuesday, highs are still in the 90s. Now, given just a touch more humidity, theoretically on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we could see an isolated shower storm pop up. It looks like the better chance of that would be on Monday with highs around 93.